Hello. It's a while since I've done one of these pieces to camera. You can tell how long it's been. Look at the beard. I just wanted to take this opportunity to talk about our call for volunteers that we are making this weekend. So, as you know, last weekend the government announced that places of worship can be opened for private prayer from tomorrow. We were then given the conditions in which churches could be opened and discovered that a week simply wasn't enough time in which to do that. So today we are calling for volunteers to do two things. One is to clean our churches. Our churches need a good clean. They've been closed for the last 2 months and they haven't been cleaned in that time and they need to be at a much greater standard than they would even be found at Christmas and Easter. So we need your help in doing that. And the second thing we need you to help us with is to be stewards. So once churches are open and people are coming in for private prayer during the day, there will be 2 stewards who will welcome you, show you how to prepare yourself for coming into the church, and ask you to find somewhere to sit and to stay there. Not to move around to the church, not to touch anything, just to find a place to sit and pray. So we need people to be able to do that. Few conditions for who can volunteer for these. One is that you must be under the age of 70 and not be classed as vulnerable or live with someone who is vulnerable. Cleaning will also include furniture removal. So one of the things we have to do is anything that can be moved must be moved. So hymn books, repository items, chairs, and anything like that, really. So people need to be able-bodied, strong in body to be able to help with that removal. Stewards need to be strong-willed, strong in spirit, because you may have to tell people what to do. They'll be acting in the name of the priest. And so, if children are running around the church, they'll need to be able to go to the parents and say, please stop your children from doing that. If people do break the rules, they'll need to be asked to leave the church. So, if you go to our website and look at the newsletter, you will see 3 people. These are the volunteer contacts, the people who are collecting or collating people's details who are willing to volunteer. So if you would like to volunteer at St Basil's, you need to call Mary Catherine. If you'd like to volunteer at Holy Trinity, you need to speak to Tina. And if you want to volunteer at St Therese, you need to contact Patrick. They will spend this week collating those details, and on Friday I will ask them to let me know how many people have volunteered, and then the following week we can begin cleaning our churches. So for this week, if you would like to volunteer, you are under the age of 70, you are not vulnerable, and you are not living with someone who is vulnerable, and you are strong in body, mind and spirit, then please simply get in contact with one of those 3 people. Thank you very much, and we look forward to opening our churches very soon. Take care. God bless. Bye-bye.